Hello, world. I wanted to talk about what's going on in my life. Um, Working from home now because Guangzhou is having some restrictions, and my school said we can come on campus if we want to, but it's like a 45-minute commute. And I guess there's also a closer campus, but I don't work at the elementary school and I don't really have an office there. So I'm working from home. I've got a great work from home partner. Nala sits and watches me all day while she snores during my classes. I just finished doing one English class and I have another one after lunch. But during my lunch break, I'm going to run off to get a COVID swab. I thought I would just record some of that and show you guys what it's like to go and get like a swab test. Ooh, I saw what that looked like. We had different types of testing in Dubai. We often would have a finger blood test and we would have a nasal test. Um, that's what I was used to before coming to China, and now it's more of just a Q-tip test daily. Now we're getting them. I was going every other day or every few days before because it wasn't checked all the time, but my building sent us a letter yesterday saying, please go get tested every day. They say, um, stay positive and test negative, which is corny, but that's what they need to do to keep the building circulating, letting us in and out, because it seems like they're just, making some interesting choices. But I won't go into the details of that. I'll just let you know what it's like to go and get a swab. Hey, you. It's lunchtime. Okay, so I roused my coworker to join me for a walk around the neighborhood. We had to leave our wonderful work from home office. It was raining just a little bit, barely a sprinkle, but this dog, every time she sees a little dampness, she tries to go sit in a warm corner, and I don't blame her. She is covered in fur. So we walked just around the corner. It's a couple minutes up the street. We go to the metro area testing, and along the way we ran into her regular dog walker. He stopped me and said hello right at this point. I was embarrassed to see TT because he's supposed to be walking my dog around lunchtime, and it's his job. Like the economy is struggling, and he is a tough guy, so he'll make it. My dog should listen to him and be a better dog. Actually, she's kind of difficult on walks, but so as you can see, the line is not too long. I think that maybe I waited 10 minutes, maybe 11:30 to 11:40. I had to tie up the dog nearby so she didn't, go through the line with me. She has no problem waiting. She likes being outside, looking around. So after 5 minutes, I'm halfway through the line. There's this QR code that you have to scan. They call it your health code. And you show that you are 24 hours, or you show your how long you've been clear, and that you still have a green code. I've been green for 2 months now. That's just to show the people at the front. They check your temperature and they check your green, and then you scan this other code, and that is how the person at the next window who gives you the Q-tip can register that you came for your daily test. Once you get up there, they hand you a swab, and you're part of a batch of 10 or maybe 20 people who have the same culture, the same swab culture. You walk up to this window, someone sticks the Q-tip in your mouth and swabs the back of your throat. And if one of the people in your batch of 10 or 20 have a positive result, God forbid, you'll get a yellow code or maybe red code. I'm not sure. I've never had that, or my friends and colleagues haven't had that experience. So as you can see, the dog actually enjoyed the walk. We had a wonderful time. She's smiling and trotting along behind me. We went to a shop I love called Get Coffee. It was one of the first places that welcomed me and my dog to sit inside and enjoy coffee together. She likes the atmosphere. I ordered in person rather than on the app because, I haven't really interacted with many people today. And we sat on the beanbag chairs and had such a nice time staring out the window. And the barista brought me the coffee, and it was surprisingly gorgeous. It was a beautiful design. He's nice and friendly to my dog too. I'm so grateful for that. She needs more socialization. If you notice very closely, It is like a creative looking deer, sort of like from the movie Annihilation. There's this like psychedelic floral deer that's pretty cool. We did some selfies. You know, we're out of the house, let's take a picture. Ain't my dog cute? Yeah, there's Annihilation deer. Time to go back to work. Nala had to sniff around all the garden patches that she normally checks out, does her inspection. We stopped at a fruit stand, and I got ripe persimmons, bok choy, mustard greens. People of Guangzhou love fresh seasonal fruit. I love these stands. I've only had persimmons that were not as ripe and delicious as this one. This was perfect. I also had some rosebud tea. It was not bitter. It's a nice herbal tea. And I want to express how grateful I am that I'm still just getting oral testing.